Classy.
Kia ora. No mai.
Woo! Kia ora.
Welcome to the stream. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're going to let it run for a little bit.
Classy, bougie, ratchet.
Hey, kia ora, everybody. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Can you see people's comments, Puawai?
No, I cannot.
Oh, okay. Kia ora, everybody. Know my heart and my welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're going to wait about 30 more seconds before we get into it, but no mai, haere mai, whakatau mai.
Dun, 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 dun,
dun. Tēnā koe. Whaira he Māori aho, kia ora, tēnā koe. Welcome to the stream. Leah Harris, welcome to the stream. Moana Hine Takuia, welcome. Drop us a comment if you're here watching the live stream. Che. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. What's good? What's good, fam?
Good.
We're gonna wait about 30 seconds to let that stream build up.
Peace.
Boom! Drop us a kia ora in the comments if you're here watching us. Tell us where you're from.
Kia ora.
All right, let's get into it. Kia ora e hoa mā, no mai, haere mai. Welcome to the live stream. Ko Nathaniel Howe, aka Nat Atk tōku ingoa. And on the stream, where I'm joined by a very special guest. E hoa, you can introduce yourself.
Kia ora, everybody. My name is Puawai, aka Hey Puawai, and this is my right-hand lady girl, Miss Umale. Say hi.
Kia ora, Nale. Kia ora, Poos. Anyway, tonight is the night. We're up to episode 10 of 12.
Yes.
You're our kai waiata tonight. Tonight's your night. How are you feeling? You're on WAIATA Nation, 8:30 p.m. Māori television. How are you feeling?
Oh, we're feeling so excited. We just had a good kai inside. The whānau was setting up in the lounge, and so Nali and I just came out here to set up for this live. So yeah, we're very excited, and we're just excited to for everybody to see. So yeah, are you excited? Yes.
I'm just excited to see that.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. All right. So I mean, looking back at the last 10 weeks or 9 weeks before this, what's your feeling? How are you feeling about the show, about the series so far? What's your opinion, please? A little bit of a catch up.
Honestly, I think the show has been actually like amazing. It's been a good ride for Maimoa and for all of us to, up our game and the music side of things. And I've really enjoyed being able to learn to I don't know, like create our own waiata individually. But yeah, no, it's been an awesome ride, and yeah, we're just very grateful to have that experience.
And so what have you been doing? How have you spent your lockdown and all of that stuff?
So isolation's actually been amazing. I've been enjoying sleeping in, eating, but mainly just spending more quality time with whānau. And my brother actually created a hula Zumba page for the whānau and my friends. So we've been, that's been our kore tinana inside. So yeah, isolation has been amazing, but we're excited to start getting out there and start prepping for mahi, getting back into the mahi mode.
So you did a bit of mahi over lockdown, or you kind of used it as something different, something else?
So I'm part-time doing my postgraduate for Bachelor of Māori Visual Arts. So I thought to go back to my studies because, just wanting to do more mahi in the creative side. And then, I've just been doing some online mahi short contracts. So it's been good. I've been very lucky to be working from home.
Ka pai. Wow, Poos. WAIATA Nation, 8:30 p.m. It goes live. So tell us, going back to the start of WAIATA Nation, how's the experience been for you? you want to drop a little bit of a few gems for the whānau out there who I'm not sure how much of the series you've seen, but who might not know parts of what's gone down and all of that?
Oh, honestly, like being able to create. So my waiata is called IE KOKO, and being able to create this waiata has been honestly like a privilege. Because I think a lot of people didn't actually know that I was half Cook Island, so I thought I might take this opportunity to create, compose a waiata that can represent my papa side. And yeah, I was blessed that I was able to take it back to Rarotonga. Like, I remember getting the call and I was like, I didn't believe you. I thought you were all like cuts. I was like, nah. Like, how can we go back to Rarotonga? And then you're just like, we're going. So I was very blessed. And yeah, I think some of the challenges that I've taken from the show is learning to compose my own waiata, because I'm not very good at composing words. But, you know, with my support system, like my older brother and okuhua mahi, like, yeah, it's actually been an amazing experience. So yeah, it's been awesome. I've honestly enjoyed every moment of it.
Awesome. And so if there's any Cook Islanders and cookies on the live on the stream watching, give us a bit of a or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It was an amazing experience, and it was cool. What I noticed about you that we were just talking about before we went live was that you came in with a really clear vision of what you wanted to do, where you wanted to go with this. So you were pretty set from the start. You were like, creatively, you knew what you were doing. You weren't gonna muck around. You were like, yeah, this is what I want. I've got the beat, blah 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 blah. And it was just about trying to articulate how that's gonna come to fruition. Did you sort of have any challenges along the way that sort of made it a little bit more difficult for you to just to execute your vision?
I think it was mainly probably the recording side of things. Like,
yeah,
I was recording with Matt, honestly, like I lost my voice, and there were parts that I obviously like struggled, but I think the main thing that I've taken from that is to, you know, carry on and just to do your best, put your best foot forward. But yeah, those were probably the recording side was the challenging part, but filming the video clip was honestly my favorite because I felt like it was quite chilled. Like all I had to do was really just, you know, and embrace the beaches, and you know, I was very lucky because it was the weather there was like on and off. There were some days like raining, so we're like, oh, but we were blessed that we had some days that it was nice weather. Yeah.
And on the music video too, like obviously it wasn't initially in the plans to go film your clip in Rarotonga. And sort of a backstory behind that. Before we called you, I sat with my production team and we looked at a few options of like, you know, like, okay, we want to create an island theme. We want to create an island video. Can we do that in New Zealand? At the time, it was winter. So it wasn't the best time to kind of shoot something like that. Then we looked at studio options and really thought, the studio is not really going to work very well for this song. It's got this song is island vibes hard. It's like it's island vibes with Māori, real Māori, and then got some Cook Island Māori splashed right through it. So
a little bit. Yeah.
Then we looked at it and we looked at the prices to go over to Rarotonga, and it was like gonna be cheaper to just go film the thing and come back. So I'm glad we got to go though, because we got to see another side of you, and it was really. And then now that I've seen, you know, gone through the editing process and the post-production of your music video, I'm really happy that and really tau ana, because e whakapono ana e koera te whakaaro pai mo te kiriata tonu. So, and saying that, you know, with the island vibes and stuff like that, and fusing te reo Māori, the cultural fusion. So we've had two cultural fusions this season. First we were in Samoa with Meto, and then now we're in Rarotonga, the Cook Islands with you. So what was that? What was how come you really wanted to fuse the two cultures together?
Mainly because I haven't really had the opportunity to do it. I think I did a pāo for Pukana for which is called Kia Rana. It was a song that I composed for my Cook Island side, but I just wanted to, in this one, yeah, she knows it. In this Waiata, it's for me. I really wanted everyone to kind of like have that vibe to dance and whakapiki wairua. And I think merging both languages was just the cherry on top, actually. So I just thought that it would be like fun because I think that Cook Island and Māori are quite similar, like you say, kia rana and kia ora. So I thought, and if you ask any Cook Islander, they don't say, oh, do you speak Cook Island? They ask you, oh, do you speak Māori? So they're both, to me, they're both the same.
Some of them will break off in Cook Island Māori, and you're like, chicka.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really interested in finding out as well. The other thing I was really interested in finding out from you, as a creative. So you're a content creator by trade. Would you agree with that? You're a content creator by trade. This is a sort of like another form of content creation, but it's more so in the musical space. So, I mean, what kind of, when you find at home, like what do you kind of, well, how do you think when you're trying to be creative and when you're trying to create something new? And how did you apply that in Waiata Nation?
Well, I just think that I thought maybe because I haven't actually heard anyone else put the two languages together. So I haven't heard anyone. I've met a few people who are half Cook Island, half Māori, and in their Waiata, I haven't actually heard anyone merge them together. So I thought that was quite new for me, and I knew that when my Cook Island whānau and my Māori whānau listen to it, they can both connect to it. But yeah, no, I think that was the main part about it. But I think if I was to think about any songs that I wanted to listen to, like in the summer, or just anything that would be able to like uplift my wairua, like when I'm waking up, like IE KOKO is definitely something that would be able to do that. So yeah, I don't know. I think those are just like the main two.
Bit of a pop quiz. If the whānau at home know, if you're watching the stream, comment down below. What does IE KOKO mean?
Am I explaining that?
Yeah, you explain.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, IE KOKO means it's kind of like a tihe modiora, because if you were ever to go to the islands and you watch like a performance, you'll hear like someone do a karanga and they say like turo, turo, and then right at the end they'll say IE KOKO, and then the drums start, and then all the dancers come out, and it's just like crazy loud. So that's the kind of vibe that I wanted to bring into my waiata.
Yeah, and there's a bit of a call to action in your waiata, and it goes, correct me, you have to pick up where I leave off, but tamure, tamure.
E te mure mure rā.
E te mure mure rā.
Yeah.
Tamure, tamure, e te mure mure rā. And
yeah,
when we went to Rarotonga, like, we'd go to watch these cultural performances, and I'd hear it everywhere, and I was like, yeah, that's a new. So what does that mean?
It's honestly just like a call, like, to pretty much set everybody, like, get ready, because we're like, that's us, we're on, like, pretty much preparing everybody, like, we're about to go crazy. So yeah, it's kind of like that, and that's why I feel like it's similar to like reheko, or like, like the school.
So what are you looking forward to the most with the release? What are you looking forward to watching the most? What are you sort of looking forward to?
I'm actually quite nervous for the EP, because I know that there are a lot of my challenges, like, recording challenges, but like that's it. Like, that's when you're able to see, the artist like show, like, it's not actually easy. It's not easy to to do some of these mahi, but yeah, for everybody to see the challenges, I think it'll be worth it.
Yeah. And what kind of message do you want to send out to the whānau at home, to all our whānau at home who are watching this? In anticipation, I feel like the season's been building and building and building, and everyone keeps coming in and picking up where the last one left off. So what are you hoping that our whānau at home take from this kaupapa?
Honestly, it's just being able to hopefully inspire our all Indigenous whānau to, like be passionate about where they come from and, their cultures. So I know a lot of my cousins are like, oh man, like I would love to, create a waiata that can explain where I'm from on both sides, whether it's Samoa and Tonga or, like different cultures. So yeah, I hope that it will be able to encourage anyone who's thinking about, composing waiata to embrace both sides, whether you're half caste or you're full Māori. Yeah, so yeah, and honestly, like if you listen to it and if it makes you feel good, that's all that matters to me. Like if it gives you a good vibe, makes you want to dance, like yeah.
Yep, that's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. It's I actually just think that like I'm so proud of everybody with all their mahi.
Everyone's been amazing.
One common theme that's come out from everybody over the last 9-10 weeks is that the idea of like vulnerability.
Yeah.
We kind of in Maimoa we have as a collective we put our music out there and we come out as collectively and this time around we're kind of doing something different where everyone's exposing themselves, who they are.
Yeah.
So was there any challenges with trying to overcome that, or have you kind of gotten over that already?
I feel like, for Voof, like our last series, I felt like because it was so new to us and, like it was the whole TV series was new. Like I felt like I'm looking at it or, being able to film with everybody, I felt way more comfortable than Voof. Because, like it's kind of like we went into Voof, fresh and we didn't know what to expect. And for some of us, it was our first experience. So I think this in this TV series, I felt like I was a bit more comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I guess back in those earlier days, 2-3 years ago, like we had no idea. Like we literally had no idea how to record, how to make a video, like let alone like try and create a vision. So this time I think we've matured. We've matured in our definitely matured in our music.
Absolutely.
And the cool thing is we've had a platform before this with doing the poll and jumping and puking it. But now is really an opportunity where we've been able to like really try and take it to a level. Yeah, direct ourselves and take it to a new level.
Yeah.
I guess there's a couple partai coming in from the stream.
Yeah.
Got a comments. So cheers to all the time at home. Kia ora to everybody. Quite a few shout outs. I don't know if you can see the comments, Poos, but okay, so asking if there's a tour coming up. There's actually no plans for a tour at the moment. COVID-19 kind of stuff that up. Brianna, watching from Texas. Damn.
Oh, kia ora.
Love you, Puawai.
Wow.
Can't wait to hear your song. Bit of a part-time for you. Vicky O'Connor is asking you, Poos, what was a challenge you faced doing the video?
Probably the challenge would be that it was probably the weather. We had some days that it was like raining and, we wanted to make the most of it with, the sun and everything. But yeah, definitely the weather. And then I think too, remember Nat when we had to take the Yui boom?
Yeah.
Our batteries would go flat, so we had to do it. Lucky that Rarotonga, like the island, wasn't too big, because if we forgot at the place, we'd just like get someone on the scooter. Can you go back and get the camera, please? Or can you go back and get the batteries? So yeah, it was like a bit of that, but mainly just the weather. Everything else was like kick back, and everyone was on board. Like I was very lucky to have my whānau who helped me with changing outfits. We even had Stan Walker like jump in and just like like chill out and like with the location. We were like blessed, so blessed.
Yeah. It was cool. It's like got great memories of Rarotonga shooting your music video. For me, I was like, man, I had this creative vision, like visually, like in my head, and I remember like not wanting to give up until we got that sunset shot.
Oh man, that was like, because that was on the first day, eh? So it was
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
kia
We got
ora, no mai, haere mai.
Yeah, first day we're in there, first night, first sunset.
Yeah.
But that was actually the only sunset there was, eh?
Oh, yes, and we just happened lucky because we asked a local more like, hey, where's the best side on the on the island where the sunset shines? And they were like, oh, go to Muri. So we were just like, oh yeah, and it was perfect. Everything just like flowed. Mm.
No, it was on. And thank you to your whānau who were so hospitable to us. It was buzzy. It was a buzzy time. Back to the stream, we've got some whānau coming in. Guys, are you ever coming to Tahiti? We'd love to come to Tahiti. Hopefully, that'd be bad. I wouldn't mind doing an island tour one day. Hopefully our Cindy opens up the borders, because we've got heaps of music now. We've got a whole set worth.
That's right.
Finally.
Yes.
It'll be mean to showcase our work to everybody around the world. Did you want to have any? I've got one more question just come through from a brother named Selwyn Marsh. I got a question as an artist for you. With your Cook Island song, what makes it easy for you to write a Cook Island song, or how do you make it easy to write?
It's not easy. I'm put it out there. It's all. I mean, I feel like if you can hear like like a loop, like the loop in my one is IE KOKO, IE KOKO. I feel like if you just I was very lucky. I had my older brother Rongomai. Shout out to him for helping me out with the WAIATA. We kind of just like played 4 chords and we're just like figuring out like, okay, this might work. But yeah, it's actually quite challenging to compose a WAIATA like IE KOKO. But I tried to make sure that the lyrics were easy for our whānau to sing, because like we just had our whānau come through and we played it. We played like a little bit and our whānau were just like, IE KOKO, like just vibing with it. So I feel like you can create a WAIATA and you want people to sing along, like, make the lyrics like flow and easy and ngāwari. Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon if you get something that it catches, like it's easy to catch.
Yeah.
You can get the rhythm, you can get the hook. It's easy to catch, but then you do the old replay test. Can you keep listening to it? Can you go over and over again? And once like, every time you play it, it's bad. And this has got that. The song's got that. You've done a really good job with the song, and the videos come to fruition. So on all fronts, I'm happy with the final product for this, and actually all of them. It's not been and it's been, but it was really easy working with you because you had a clear vision. And you had a creative vision that you wanted to go down. So for any whānau at home that are doing any sort of music, that'll be a good tip for you guys. Like, have a creative vision, have a kaupapa, and then start from there.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna let you go soon, so you can get ready to watch the ep. Before you leave, before we wrap up this Q&A, did you have any words or something you'd like to share with our whānau at home?
Just a massive mihi to yourself and just the kaupapa itself, and our Maimoa whānau for just being amazing. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to create IE KOKO. I hope everyone who watches it enjoys it, just vibes with it. Just want to thank everyone for joining us tonight on our live, and looking forward to the episode.
Yes, nā reira homa. Now would be a good time to switch your TV screens over to Māori television. At 8:30 p.m. The episode for Puawai's the documentation, the episode for Puawai's new song IE KOKO is going to be dropping at 8:30 p.m. So turn your screens over. If you don't have Māori television, you can watch it online. So there's a little link you can go to on Māori Television's website, and that's at MāoriTelevision.com. Hit the live thingy-majiggy, and we on. I'll just answer one more question before we leave. Someone asked if there's an album coming out. Yes, there's an album coming out. This is the album. This is one part of the album. This is one of the songs of the album. We've already released 9 singles. This is number 10. 10 songs, 10 Māori songs. So the album will drop the week after my episode. So Rongo Maifiti, the album, Rongo Maifiti will drop. But tonight is about Puawai. Tonight's Puawai's night. Nā reira hoa, Puawai, e tino mihi ana ki a koe I roto I tēnei whakatutuki ngā au. Ko te tūmanako ia ka rere tō waiata ki ngā tōpito katoa o te ao. Nā reira hoa ma, e mihi ana, e mihi ana, e mihi ana. Che. Signing out.
Thank you. Ka kite.